Hi guys, welcome back. How are you guys doing? So today I'm going to be talking about habit 7, sharpen the saw, and I'm going to be reading different things and like stuff that I've learned out of my book, The 7 Habits, the 7 Habits of Highly Effective Teens. And yeah, if you're new here or if you haven't watched any of these vlogs before, my name is Maycie. So, do you ever feel imbalanced or stressed out or just empty inside? If so, Habit 7 is going to be a huge help because it's been specially designed to deal with these kind of problems. Why do we call it sharpen the saw? Well, imagine that you're going for a walk in the forest when you come upon a guy fiercely sawing down a tree. What are you doing, you ask? I'm sawing down a tree, he replies. How long have you been at it? 4 hours so far, but I'm really making progress, he says, sweat dripping from his chin. Your saw looks pretty dull, you say. Why don't you take a break and sharpen it? I can't, you idiot. I'm too busy sawing. We all know who the real idiot here is. Now, don't we? If the guy were to take a few minutes or like a 15-minute break to sharpen the saw, he'd probably finish 3 times later, or 3 times faster. Have you ever been too busy driving to take time to get gas? Have you ever been too busy living to take time to renew yourself? Habit 7 is all about keeping your personal self sharp so that you can better deal with life. It means regularly renewing and strengthening the 4 key dimensions of your life: your body, your brain, your heart, and your soul. Take time for a timeout. Just like a car, you too need regular tune-ups and oil changes. You need time out to rejuvenate the best thing you've got going for yourself. Time to relax and to treat yourself to a little tender loving care is essential. This is what sharpening the saw is all about. Let's see. You are what you eat. There's much truth to this expression, you are what you eat. I'm not an expert in nutrition, but I have found 2 rules of thumb to keep in mind. First rule of thumb is listen to your body. Pay careful attention to how different foods make you feel, and from that, develop your own handful of do's and don'ts. Second rule of thumb is be moderate and avoid extremes. For many of us, it's often easier to be extreme than moderate, and so we find ourselves jumping back and forth between eating like a rabbit and eating like a pig. A little junk food on occasion isn't going to hurt you. Just don't make it everyday fare. Teen obesity is on the rise, and it comes with a boatload of health risks, including type 2 diabetes, asthma, high blood pressure, and other problems you don't want. If you're overweight, it doesn't have to get in the way of the rest of your life. You can take control. It's simply a matter of a healthy diet and moderate exercise. Use it or lose it. We all feel depressed, confused, or apathetic at times. It's at times like these when perhaps the best thing we can do for ourselves is to do what Forrest did. Exercise ourselves better. Besides being good for your heart and lungs, exercise has an amazing way of giving you a shot of energy, melting stress away, and clearing your mind. There's no single best way to exercise. Some people just play competitive sports. Some prefer running, walking, biking, skateboarding, dancing, doing yoga, or lifting weights. Still others just like to just get outside and move around. Pain doesn't have to be the first thing that comes into your mind when you hear the word exercise. Find something fun that you enjoy doing so that it's easy to maintain a consistent workout schedule. It's all about how you feel and not how you look. But be careful. In your quest for a better physique, make sure you don't get too obsessed with your appearance. As you probably noticed, our society is hung up on looks. To prove my point, just look at how celebrities are viewed in the public eye. Gossip tabloids praise their beauty, and then they criticize their every flaw and bitter cellulite. By comparison, it can really make a person feel self-conscious about his or her appearance. Embrace the way you look naturally. Even if you don't find it beautiful right now, there's always someone who will. There are lots of people who love curly hair or crooked noses or gap teeth and find these eccentricities beautiful and unique. The important thing is feeling good physically and not so much your appearance. Oprah Winfrey said it best. You have to change your perception. It's not about your weight. It's caring for yourself on a daily basis. Real life or art? If you didn't know already, what you see on screen or paper isn't real. They're images. They're tweaked to make their already ripped guys look even more ripped and already thin women look even thinner. The thing is, those celebs are just like us. They get the occasional pimple, their hair frizzes, and their stomach spills over their waistband sometimes. The only difference is they have a crew of retouchers to cover their flaws. Of course, you want to look your best and be presentable, but be careful. Becoming obsessed with looks can be dangerous. It can lead to severe eating disorders such as compulsive eating, bulimia, or anorexia, or to addictions to performance-enhancing drugs like steroids. Abusing your body in order to be accepted by someone else is never worth it. I can quit whenever I want. There are ways to care for your body, and there are ways to destroy it. Using addictive substances such as alcohol, drugs, and tobacco is a speedy way to do the latter. Alcohol, for an example, is often associated with the 3 leading causes of death among teens: car accidents, suicide, and homicide. And then there's smoking, which has been proven to cloud your eyes, cause your skin to prematurely age, yellow your teeth, cause bad breath, triple your cavities, cause receding gums, discolor the skin on your fingertips, create tiredness, and of course cause cancer. There are no reasons left to smoke besides thinking it looks cool. It's perhaps the worst thing about picking up an addiction is this: you're no longer in control. Your addiction is. When it says jump, you jump. Say goodbye to the whole idea of being proactive. I always feel sorry for people at work who have to go outside to smoke, no matter what the weather is. It's sad to see them standing outside in the pouring rain, puffing away, unable to control their urge. It's easy to think that addiction is something that only happens to other people and that we could quit anytime, but in reality, it's hard. Sharpening the saw won't just happen to you. Since it's a quadrant to do activity, important but not urgent, you have to be proactive and happen to it. The best thing to do is to take time out of each day to sharpen the saw, even if it's only for 15 or 30 minutes. Some teens set apart a specific time each day, early in the morning, after school, or late at night, to be alone, to think, or to exercise. Others like to do it on the weekends. There's no one right way. Find what works for you. Abraham Lincoln was once asked, "What would you do if you had 8 hours to cut down a tree?" He replied, "I'd spend the first 4 hours sharpening my saw." So, sharpening the saw basically means to take time out of your day to just relax, to let all your stress out. Do something that you enjoy. We all deserve some time of relaxing, you know. Don't spend all your time just doing a lot of things, you know. You need time to just relax, calm your body down, you know. Just rest. Forget about things. Just sit in silence if you have to, you know. Just lay down. But don't waste your time on something stupid either. You know, you don't have to just lay down. Go out and do something fun. Do something you enjoy. Draw, maybe. Because, you know, I love to draw. I love to paint. That's probably something I would do. And I also like to go out and walk. So, you know what? We all need some type of relaxing. So, I hope that you learned something from Habit 7, Sharpen the Saw. Yeah, I'll see you back again in about just a second because I have to make my reflection. So, bye.